Hey everybody, Andy's free guitar video charts today. Got a few charts to cover today. This is very interesting. Um, it's charts 56, 57, and 58. they're new topics. I've been working on them about one chart a day. It came up with the modes that the Locrian didn't have a shape that I knew of because I haven't been playing my half diminished chords. I can play them on the piano. Alright, here's a C major, and then we get the half diminished seventh, which is the 7, the 2, and the 4 of that C major scale. So it'd be B, D, and F. You pick up the guitar and you play a B, D, and F. It's easier said than done. The way that, let's just go by the chart. The way that a half diminished scale triad is made is 2 minors, one on top of the other. So if this is a C, alright, then the B of that is down here because my guitar is down tuned 2. So my octave is a C. So I start here on the B, go a minor third to the D, I go a minor third to the F, and there it is, a half diminished triad. I wouldn't worry about the 7th right now. Just the triads right now, because when you're learning you don't want to add the 7th yet. You can always derive the 7th, just like I did, and it's usually a trade-off. Sometimes it's a trade-off excuse me, where you drop the root to the 7th, you know, because there's only so many action strings going on. So let's look at this chart today. Up here we have the color coding that I have chosen for my keyboards, and this wasn't easy. This happened over like a period of 10 years. This year, or last year, I added I made sure that I made myself add the purple for the 2 and the light blue for the 6. So in the key of, well, this would be the key of C because you got the piano shapes there, so you know that's a C. It's just that sometimes I like to see a letter there, sometimes I like to see a number there. So we've got that up there. We can use that to help us look at this diagram. This is a pattern stack. Okay, it's colorful, so it looks almost like a game board. What do you do now? Alright, and the reason why this is green here is because I want to bring out the fact that this is an S2L over here. So everything, it's a Phrygian based chord fragment, scale fragment. Okay, it's part of a scale. I consider the fragments as one string. Okay, so we've got this stack of 2 long. It's a little chord stack of 2 long. The Aeolian could start on the top. Alright, and the Dorian is on top of that. So this is the 3 minors right here in this pattern stack, and this is, I only have 2 pattern stacks, and some people will claim there's only 1 pattern stack, and this is it. This is it. You'll see this in notes on a string and books and stuff like that. These are the 3 minors that start down here. The Phrygian, the 3rd minor. Let's turn that up. Alright, the Aeolian, the 6th minor of C. Okay, and then the Dorian, the second minor of C. So you got the third minor, the sixth minor, and the second minor. And then it goes right into 5, 6, 7, half step. Remember, a half step is a long interval to the string above it. Root 2, 3. Okay, and then 4, 5, 6. You know, and then you take that 5, 6 into a 7R2. Now, what's going on there? We've got to back up a little bit and look at this. Look at this pattern, these patterns down here. The S2L is the one on the bottom, and like I said, it's Phrygian and Aeolian minors. Okay, so it would be the in the key of E. Remember, my E is here because I'm down tuned. So anytime you do anything down on the guitar, you have to play up to equalize it. So the Phrygian third here is like, you know, that is this right here, this staccato long, the Phrygian third, and of course, you know, it goes into the first three of the A minor, right? And that's really cool because you know where you are if you have if a minor chord is going to a fourth. You know it's the third to the sixth because that's the only place that can happen. That's the only place that can happen. If you take the second to its fourth, if you take the Dorian to its fourth, right? You just go start 2 here and go straight up because everything's in fourths on the patterns, on the guitar patterns, which is like the first 4 notes, the first 4 strings rather. That's in fourths, but then between this string and this string is only a third. So that would be reflected in this down here, which would be the warped fretboard, where there is that third there. Okay. And you can tell it's a warped fretboard in the diagrams because we have straight frets down here and we have duplicate notes top and bottom. So for, let's say, F would go to, usually go to either a B flat, or in this case, because it's the Lydian fourth, it'll go to B natural. Alright? It goes to the sixth there. That's only a third. Okay? So, a whole step away there. Because that's an augmented fourth. That was a bad example. That's an augmented fourth that the Lydian goes to. Anyway, looking at this chart here now, okay, we might have to back it off a little bit so it's not so easy to see. Let's see if we can get me out of the way. Get out of the way, Andy. You don't want to get out of the way. Okay. So we have an S2L on the bottom here. Remember, this is, you can look at this as the long fellow, the foot of an L almost. It is the foot of an L that is on the bottom of a C-shaped caged shape, a pentatonic C-shaped cage, starting on the E note. Okay. So this fret nut, this hard fret nut here, this green one, is your fret nut. The fret nut, you know, can't play below it unless you want to do music box. So starting there, it would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. So that right there, 3, 5, 6 root. You know,